Hey guys, Urban Gardener here, and today we will be doing some fertilization. What I have here are the basic formulation of my fertilization. And I start with some Armor SI for silica, some Fox Farms Big Bloom to give me some phosphate, potash, and iron. Then I have some fermented plant juice. This is part of Korean natural farming, and it's basically magic in a bottle. It's got so many goodies I can't even tell you. Over here, I have some buckets. I have some mixed up already, and I have it in somewhat of the concentrate, but I will show you more of the process. I didn't want to finish the process before the video. And then right here, I have how I steep my alfalfa tea. So what I have here is alfalfa cubes. They're alfalfa cubes that you get from any feed store, and you put about 10 or 20 into a nice little mesh bag like this. You can get one for beer brewing, and it works great. Then you put in your recommended doses of your Fox Farms Big Bloom, your Armor SI, and then your fermented plant juice. After I've let it steep with that much water in it for about 24 to 48 hours, what I do is I fill up the bucket. So initially I fill up the bucket about half full. Then after the 24 to 48 hours, I go ahead and I agitate the water and fill it up. And this mixes up all the goodness from the alfalfa, the fermented plant juice, the Fox Farms Big Bloom, and the Armor SI. As you can see, it's bubbling just like a tea. And that's what you want it to do. That's how you know it's working. So we go ahead and we fill this all the way up to the top. So once that's filled all the way to the top, what you would do is remove this mesh bag like so. You pull it up and you move it into another empty bucket, and then go ahead and fill it about halfway full again. And then you can make a second bucket full. And what you'll do with the first bucket full, which is what we have here, is we go ahead and we just fill that up to the top. We're going to pretend as if none of our buckets had anything in it. So then this would be filled all the way to the top, and now I'm making my concentration. And then what I would do is, once this is full, is I take this bucket and I pour half of it into another empty bucket, which is what I have here. And then you're pretty much ready to go. You just fill both of these two buckets that have half the concentration, and then you have your full concentration of what you want, and then you just throw this into any watering can and water all of your plants. All right, now you have your 2 buckets of brew ready. Now all I do, I have a liter, basically, little scooper, and then I fill up my watering cans. So let me go get my watering can. All right, I have my watering can. Now all I gotta do is fill it up, and then I'll be ready to water everything in the garden. And this mixture is great for any fruits and vegetables, no matter what you're growing. So I just kind of scoop it up and pour it in. Do my best not to spill too much. And then once my water can is full, I'll just go around and water the garden. So that's the basics of how I fertilize my garden during the growing cycle. I do a little bit different once it comes to all of my fruits and vegetables flowering. So when I get to flowering fertilizer, come usually around July, I will show you guys my mix for flowers. With that, guys, I say keep happy, stay stoned, and urban garden.